Hello, Kodambakkam guys. Today is a red letter day in the history of Kodambakkam. Why? An international film has been launched, truly international. Now you may think that is it Warner Brothers, Paramount, or any of those people? No, it is our own Desi Sun Pictures. Ah, Sun Pictures International. Yes, buddy. Sun Pictures International movie. Now, how do you say it is international? You just have to take the and see the video, launch video of that film with Allu Arjun and Atri. Cleverly, they have gone to all the Hollywood studios, Lola VFX, all the big names in Hollywood studios, technical side. They have talked to those people in charge of that, the great artists, the great legends working on many great Hollywood movies. Talk to this Sun TV people, that is Sun Pictures team, about the forthcoming film with Allu Arjun. We talk about the script, and it shows that totally it is a what do you say, and truly international movie. Now, if you look at it, now when we hear, we had, some people in our neighborhood talking about pan-Indian movie, but then it became just pan-camera. Okay, but there you had three big producers. But finally, what happened? It just it down to something else. Now, I'm not talking about Embraer, forget it. That's an old story now. Now, let's get into this new thing. Now, Sun Pictures, you see how clever they are. If they wanted, they could have just kept quiet and, launched this movie and say that this is a pan Indian. Everybody will say it is a pan Indian because see the track record. Allu Arjun has given Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2, both pan Indian. No doubt about it. He's creating record after record. Take the case of Atlee, a known name in Tamil. Hit filmmaker went to Hindi. He gave a film called Jawan, which remains one of SRK's top grossers. So combination of that, Bollywood top grosser director with a top grosser hero, Allu Arjun, is actually pan-Indian. It will connect like what Pushpa had done, what Atlee had done with Jiva. It will happen. But no, they have taken it a step further and says that no, we are not contented pan-Indian. We want to play big stakes. We want to go totally Hollywood. So far, we had so many movies. Even take the case of Leo, Goat, and all that. They showed here and there some photographs. Of people standing in Hollywood, gazing at that studio, this studio, then some that building of that particular VFX company, things like that. But nothing happened. All those things remained there, and then finally nothing happened. So that all these names were there, these people have handled that movie, they have handled this movie, they have this thing, that thing. Finally, when what we got here was one whole load of shit. And then we always had this thing, IMAX, and you go to IMAX and see those movies, you get a headache. So that is the kind of stuff that you're having. But here they have gone straight to the people who are handling with that and shows that, look, we've been business, we have signed with these people. And we are coming with this kind of team to come with a film like that. Okay, and there is no co-producer, nothing. So that is the kind of dumb that Sun Pictures has got. And what a stylish way of presentation. They have come where Allu Arjun has come to Chennai, at least in Chennai. They all land up at Sun Pictures, Sun Networks office, glass office, and there our Maran Karamidi Maran. He is not, in a very some, what do you say, Russian pink coat or anything like that. He or some 25th carat diamond tie pin or anything like that. He is in a shirt and pants. And inserted and full skirt and usual step. Walks with his people in a very swag way, and, tells them smiles, all smiles. And then the flight goes on soon to Hollywood. There they are meeting all these people. Now, what I wanted to tell you is that this movie is not just it's we all know from what we have heard that it is a double role. It's supposed to be sort of two universes. That's what we heard. It is like a sort of from what I hear, it looks quite similar to the story of Magadira. But I'm sure actually, even if you had taken something from Magadira, you would have made it look unrecognizable. Except for spoiled folks like us who will always keep saying something like this. It seems like in one part of his life, the guy was going to get raw deal, and then he comes in the second part of his life, that is in another part, in another universe, and there he pays it back. So it's like a two universe. The story moves within two universe. So this is something like so far we have heard about Loki universe, Lokesh, Lokesh Kanagaraj's universe. Starting from Kaidi, it came to Vikram, then it goes back to Leo. Then from there, now will it come anywhere or not is the question. No, Kaidi 2 is now going to come out. There again, this universe will come. And so on, like Surya, no, but this is parallel universe. Two universes connected with two Alu Arjun. That is a thing about this film. And plus, they haven't gone to town with the technical team and all that. Apart from all these Hollywood names and those companies, artists and all that, they are Indian setup. They are not toured. And as far as I saw the video, I don't think I saw Sai Abenkar's name. But everybody says that he is doing the movie. If he is doing the movie, then it is very great. Because see, Sai Abenkar has not even done one song for one film. Not one film he has composed a song. All he has done is sung songs on YouTube. They have become raging hits. That he has signed 3 films. And now look, if this is true, then this is truly something, something unimaginable in the music industry. Unimaginable. Usual thing is that they have to at least, sang in a movie, or they would have, composed a song that has been played in a film, or, or even the movie didn't turn out, so their albums would have been, in the movie would have been there. They would have some sort of film connection will be there. But this is not anything like that. He has just sung the song. And after that, it has become a raging hit that he has signed 3 films. Without even doing, even if he had done a BGM for a film, I could understand he had a filming connection. But sorry, he has not even done that. So that is unimaginable in Indian music industry. Indian music industry itself, I don't know, but even I think even I have not heard about. I'm not too sure about Hollywood. There, I think they don't have this film song business there. They don't have any film song business. Nobody, the heroes there don't sing to songs and all. Unless it is a musical. And musical nowadays, I think Hollywood is dropped. I mean, gone away from the film, gone with the wind. So this is another thing. If it is there, it is really a big thing. So this is the greatest thing that he has done. And I think this is the way how business should be done. You can't just take some hero, make a take a regional film, and then you keep on going around saying that you spend 150 crores, so it is a pan Indian movie because you spent 150 crores. Then just because you went to all the metros and then you gathered around 50, 500 to 200 media men and gave press conferences, and you go there, go here, and then do some voice cracks and all that, and then come and then say you're a pan Indian, and then finally what happens is, what is your language? In that language only it has done. You got to create a record in that language. For that you don't need to go all over India. I think even if you had you cover all the major districts, it will be good. But I think Veera Dhira that way was quite a good kind of marketing, because even after the release, I think Vikram went to many of the lesser known fancy districts like Erode and all that, and he got a very good response. I think to a certain extent that pulled in some quite a big chunk of money to make it a fair, in average kind of this thing, not a blockbuster, but I think it's an average hit. So that is a this is really a red letter day for Kodambakkam. Hats off to the way Sun Pictures have done it, and to way that whole thing has been wrapped up by Atlee. There was so much of criticism. They were saying that Atlee, nobody's, he wanted to do with Salman, and Salman, everybody said it's a bunkum story. But then again, then it turned out that Salman himself said that we were going in talks with the film, but budget was not right, because he wanted a South Indian actor, very big actor, and they are charging big money, so it was not affordable. So that way we couldn't do that movie. So that was true. But everybody said Atlee is just spinning stories because he's not having a job. Nobody signing him after Jawan. Jawan is a big hit, but asking too much and things like that. And then to his misfortune, Terry's remake came that flop. They said because of that he's not getting. Then they said Kamal Hassan is not doing that. But the thing was that that movie was on, project is there, and someone said it is kept there. Maybe someday some South Indian actor big will come up, he'll do it. Then there was report that he was talking with Allu Arjun. They said, oh, why should Allu Arjun do it? He'll do Pushpa 3. Ready-made stuff. Yeah, they're waiting. Even audience is waiting for Pushpa 3. So why should he go and do for Atlee? It's a risk job. Nobody will do it. He's just loitering around in Hyderabad, doing nothing. He just will be talking about Allu Arjun, Allu Arjun. Nothing is going to happen. And then that finally that happened. So that is a lot of things like that. So that it's, I think we Kodambakkam guys somehow we have this habit of taking these people and putting it on our head and taking them around like idols. But sometimes we sometimes also start disbelieving everything that they do. To the extent that say make it look as if they can't step outside Kodambakkam. They are only fit for our own heroes like Vijay and Ajit and people like that. But here Atlee has proven that he has crossed those borders. I think it's a fantastic thing. He's done a fantastic job. I think it's some kind of a record that he's doing it. Of course, his ex guru and all the bigger names in Tamil Nadu like Shankar and all have gone and done bigger things, and they have taken cinemas. But here, this is a pakka prompt, clear path of marketing that they show us that look, these are the people involved with us. These are the people sitting with us, and these are the people who are working with us. They speak to us and give us a concrete proof that this is an international project. So that is the way it is, and that is how things are going on. So hats off to Kalanidhi Maran. It's of course a corporate company. It's listed on the share market. So, but still, he had that vision to do it. Like he also was not cornered into like I want to do it only with Rajinikanth. It's a safe bet. I want to do it only with Kamal Hassan. I will do it with Vijay. I will do it with Ajit, because they are all safe. My market is Tamil Nadu. I'll sit here and make it. He has always been clear. He made his movies so far with all the big heroes, but he never kept on saying pan Indian, pan Indian. Never has he said anything pan Indian. He just kept on doing his movies. Similarly, now he's going to do his as another Rajinikanth movie is coming up. So all those things are there. So he's rooted to the ground. So that is a good thing. And he has also been going for a makeover because he's doing an international film. He remains the same or dress wise, looks wise. Yeah, the two guys are Jasi guys, Atlee and what is it? And I think Kapil Sharma must be should see this video. I think somebody should send it to him because he made some quite fancy digs at this guy Atlee. It was kind of what do you say, racist thing about his. It looked like like that. But he says I never use those words. It doesn't mean you have to use those words, but that kind of body shaming was there. Anyway, hats off to Sun Pictures, Maran, Atlee, and Allu Arjun. We are looking for more details and updates on that. Thanks for making Kodambakkam right, bringing it right on to the international map. Signing off. Goodbye, Kodambakkam guys. Meet you again soon.